everybody, I'm Elyse Explosion and I am here with you today for a doll video of a different kind, at least on my channel. I haven't really done a whole lot like this before. So to set up the scene, let us take a nostalgic trip back to the early 2000s, where the internet was young and weird as opposed to old and slightly more dangerous, a little bit less accessible, and internet pets ruled the day. Yes, my friends, I am talking about Neopets. Neopets, if you are unfamiliar, is an online pet site that's kind of like a cross between Tamagotchis and Pokemon, and well, it used to be a lot of Flash games, but those don't exist anymore. But it was a really cool kind of place where you could connect with people over their silly little pixel pets. You could put different outfits on them, you could play silly little games, and it was very, very important to me. You know, I made a lot of long-lasting internet friends through my adventures and travels in Neopia, shall we say. I have fond memories, actually, of obtaining this little guy right here. This is a white Aisha. I sold most of my Neopets plush collection this past summer, but this one I held on to because I remember very distinctly it was like opening day. It was the day these were released into the wild, and my one friend and I, her mother, drove us to the mall so that we could go to Limited 2 and wait in line for the Limited 2 to open so that we could get our Neopets plush. And the white Aisha here was actually like the limited edition one. And I'm surprised I still have her. I still have the code card somewhere. I lost the item long ago on an old account, and I'm very sad about that still. Have not been able to recover that. But Neopets is, it's very important to me. And I still play, you know, the site is limited in its capabilities these days. The death of Flash really kind of was like a death knell to a lot of stuff. But it's trying, it's doing its best. It is making a very, very slow conversion over to HTML5. But it's still there. There is an active player base, and I am one of them. So to try, there are heavy filters on the Neo boards, or the main method of communication, where you are not allowed to talk about external social media. Like, I won't be able to share this video on Neopets because you can't talk about YouTube or else you get banned. But I found a Facebook group not too long ago called Neopets Nation, and on there people share and post all kinds of cool stuff. They share, you know, game tips and new customizations they did for their pets. Some people host giveaways. Some people like to show off the art that they've made of their pets or other site characters. It's a really cool place. It's not without its hiccups, but I appreciate it as a way of kind of like anchoring me back to the site, because I don't use Reddit. Reddit has never been for me. So I don't go there, and I miss out on a lot of stuff, but people will, like, you know, they'll share things, they'll cross post. And it's nice to have that level of community. It harkens back to the old live journal days of Neopian adults. But I digress. Some of my favorite Neopets characters are the FAERIES. They are the only like humanoid sort of characters on the site. And it's really, I have been clamoring for merch of these for years, and I think there's like pins now that you can get, and maybe some like shirts, but I don't have a shirt. So I was scrolling my Facebook one day, and I actually saw that somebody had started a custom fairy doll of one of the fairies, and I was just breathtaking. Like, they were doing such a great job on it. And so I decided to follow her on Instagram. And then she posted that she was putting the doll up for sale on Mercari. And I favorited it because, of course, I was. And then a couple days later, I realized that I could not live without this doll, metaphorically. I mean, I can definitely not, like, I don't need her to breathe or anything like that. But Taelia here came home with me. And she is entirely custom. She is based on, I believe her base doll is a 17-inch Anna or Elsa, one of the girls from Frozen. It's a Disney doll. But she is entirely repainted, entirely rehaired, and everything, the entire outfit is completely custom. And I am just knocked out. Like, first, for starters, I'm gonna get a little bit closer so that you can see the fine details on this doll, because she is absolutely stunning. And I will get like real close-ups on my phone so you guys can see as well. Her hair is the softest hair I have ever felt. Like I am like one swift breath will like knock it out of place, but it's perfect. The face paint really, like, I think that the Frozen sculpt really lends itself well to this particular doll. Now she is Taelia the Snow Fairy, so I guess it kind of makes sense, but it is a really, really lovely recreation of the character. The wings are foam but hand painted. There is a little bit of Velcro on the back that attaches it, and the outfit is completely custom sewn. It is the softest little like winter coat, winter robe. The doll itself has elbow articulation, shoulder articulation, no wrist. I believe she has knee articulation and hip articulation, no ankle articulation. She is barefoot, which is a little bold for the winter, but you know what? Making shoes is hard, and she doesn't need them because her gown covers her feet. And the gown, in fact, is hooded. I don't want to put the hood up because I feel like it's gonna wreck the hair. But I might at some point. Either way, so the user is ReCreativeCustoms on Instagram and Mercari. I'm gonna link both of them in the description because she does beautiful, beautiful custom work. And as I am not skilled or talented enough to make a custom doll of my own, I am happy to share her work. Like, yeah, I don't think I've ever shown off an OOAK doll, but she is truly one of a kind. And I am absolutely knocked out by how gorgeous she is. So thank you so much to ReCreativeCustoms. Please keep an eye on her account. She just does gorgeous work. I know she actually just finished up another custom, like for a custom commission of another Neopets character that looks fantastic. But I'm just so thrilled to have Taelia in my collection. And like, she's big, man. She's really big. Like, look at me for scale. Like, I'm smitten, and I am very, very thankful. This is the type of doll that I'm gonna try to, you know, save up more for, instead of just buying every fashion doll that comes out that I don't need. I'd rather, at this point, start to give some more money towards small artists, small crafters, than just buying everything from the store. So I think that's gonna be it for me and this lovely lady today. Whoa, there she goes, she's falling. No, she's not. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you have any Neopets memories, leave them in the comments, or if you're just curious about Neopets, let me know in the comments down below. I will happily talk shop. I know I've done a couple of other Neopets videos in the past. I think I'm long overdue for some more, but if you got questions, if you got comments, let me know down below. And if that doesn't tickle your fancy, do you have favorite doll customizers that you like to watch? Let me know those down below as well. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you'd like to see more Neopets videos, you're in luck, and I've got some that I will link at the end of this one. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, be well, and I will see you in the next video. Later!